Protecting yourself from the Taotaomo'na is by wearing the color red. Preferably the dark shades of red, because the brighter the red is, the more attraction you give towards them. And you don't want to do that.
Second method you can use is a blessed palm leaf. One way you can use it is to burn it and walk around your house apologizing for anything you think you've done wrong. And then another way to use it is to use your palm leaf, make it into a cross, and place it on your front or back door.
Method you can use is by taking sea salt and throwing it over your shoulder, because the Taotaomo'nas do not like the sea.
Another method could be perfume. Perfume could be a good form of protection because the Taotaomo'nas do not like foreign smells.
And most important method is asking permission. Even up to now, Chamorros treasure respect, and before you enter a jungle or do anything in a jungle, you should ask permission. For those who do not know how to ask permission in Chamorro, it goes like this. Guelu Zanguela, Hosinia Malofan, Gitanu Mizu.
It all started when we first moved into my new house in Vergara. We had a Petrina with no power, and my sister was pregnant during that time. My sister, I think she was 4 or 5 months old, or 5 months her pregnancy, and we used a generator to to provide light and all that. So I say that when the generator stopped, it was so dark, and we didn't have a street light during that time. So my sister, she probably 2 or 3 days later, she started bleeding when she was using the restroom. So we just figured out that that place was infested with Taotaomo'nas. So they took my sister's baby away. Then probably 2 or 3 months staying there. My goddaughter, she was only I think 8 or 9 months. She was being bothered, and she was there's one thing for 10 or 15 seconds she wasn't breathing. Then we saw a mark on her neck. Then I was like, Mom, we need to call Father Felix. I couldn't get a hold of him, so we went to Palm Sunday. Then we got palm leaves, and we started going around the house, and we started throwing garlic. We put garlic on all the windows, and it didn't bother her for about a day or 2. Then it bothered her after that. Then it was what, forget this, because my goddaughter, she's really important to me. I went around the house with salt and the palm leaf. I started burning the palm leaf, and I was talking, you're not supposed to talk smack about them. I was yeah, whatever, talk to me, stop bothering my goddaughter, bother me instead. For instance, one night, me and my family got into an argument, and it was just, I couldn't handle much, so I had to run away, or not run away, but walk away. All I remember is just walking out to under the canopy at my house. Then I ended up, once I closed my eyes, I ended up being at Vergara Lookout. And I was well, how the hell did I get here, Then they went looking for me probably 15 to 20 minutes later. Once they left my house, I was at my house. So I have no idea how I got there. A couple of days later, it happened again. They were bothering me. I was in my room. Me and my ex-girlfriend got into an argument. I was in front of my drawer, sitting down, crisscross, and I was tapping on my drawer, my aluminum drawer, like this. And my ex-girlfriend was freaking out. She's like, Jake, come, just go sleep. Never mind. Forget about the argument. That it wasn't me. It was a little girl that was bothering my goddaughter. And my ex-girlfriend called my my sister, and my mom, my dad, and they're like, I was like going left and right, and then they said like I was saying, I want to play with the little girl. Then they threw like garlic and salt at me, but it didn't work. So they had to get the holy water. And once they like splashed it at me, that's when I woke up and I was like freaking out, like, whoa, what's everybody doing here? What's going on? Then they're like, that little girl was bothering you again. Like, no, all I remember was just sitting on the bed. That's it. Then a couple of days after, I was heading down to Humana for what do you call that? With my ex and stuff. She was driving and like out of nowhere, we were passing PD. My body was like shoved back like this, like I couldn't move. And it was the little girl that was like trying to hold me back. Then what's that? I saw the little girl let me go and she like went on the side of the road, just standing there, just watching us pass by. Then probably like a few, like 12 or 13 minutes, I saw her behind a tourist van, and she was wearing a white dress, and I was freaked out. When I was working at Taco Bell in the Ganya, I was closing and I saw this handprint and the side of her face, just like her forehead, her eyes, and her cheek, and her hand. And my boss was like freaking out, like, Jake, why did you bring the little girl to work? You crazy? I'm like, no, I don't know why she's bothering me. Like, did you say something? I'm like, I think so. Like, you're so dumb. Like, okay, yeah, whatever. Then they tried like spraying Windex, and it didn't want to come off. Cause I even tried to like do it myself. I tried to put my handprint, cause the windows were wet that day, or mildew, whatever you call it. I put my hand there and I tried to compare it, but with the hands, it didn't have like those water like going down. But the handprint, they had no water around it. So I was like, whoa. But like ever since that whole thing happened to me, I like have a third eye now. I can see where they're at. Like I can feel them and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is anyone around us right now?
No, not right now.
That'd be cool. Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.